Leo, what do you need to forgive or let go of? What does Leo need to forgive or let go of? The fact that your money's low right now, okay? You're going to get that money back. You're going to get your money up some way. Some of y'all even feel like y'all in debt because of someone else. Okay, let's not blame other people. Let's remember that we are still in control of our own lives. If someone is breaking your pockets or making you overly have to, spend your money, your resources, then tell them roll out. But I'm picking that up too. It's like you could be blaming people for why you broke or why you don't got no money, and maybe somebody is trying to break your pockets, trying to come up off you in some way. But again, you're only in control of yourself. So Leo, just tell this person off, okay? And go about your business, because you don't owe nobody nothing, okay? I'm also getting like you guys could be in you guys could also just be mad at the fact that you let yourself get in, you can't forgive yourself for putting yourself in debt, okay? Something like that too. It's like you can't forgive your wrongdoings of how you mishandled your money, okay? How you went into debt, how you fucked your credit up, whatever the case is. But it's like, let that go. It's time to start figuring out how to solve the problem, okay? Some of you guys, you have hella loans and things that you need to pay off, and it's like you regret what you did. You regret, taking student loans out, or taking loans out, taking car loans out, taking whatever loan you needed out. It's like you can't forgive yourself for that. You can't let go of the fact of that, okay? But again, let's just focus on moving forward, okay? Let's focus on moving forward, because we don't have time to dwell on what happened or why something happened. We have to just move forward and keep going, okay? I know it's easier said than done, all that cliche shit, but even with the last sentence I just said, all that cliche okay, I get it. But this is what you need to forgive and let go, and you need to let that go. Forgive yourself for whatever you did, put yourself in to get you to this point, and just move forward. Okay, what else? What is Leo needing to forgive or let go of? Yeah, you still stuck on the fact that you had some type of downfall, or that someone caused you a downfall. Let that go, okay? From here on out, again, it happened, it's done, it's over. Let's focus on how you can make sure you don't have a downfall again, or you don't, again, back to controlling yourself. How you let's focus on how you can make sure that you never let someone get the best of you, take advantage of you in that way again, for you to have a downfall, okay? Some of you guys you can't accept the reality that you're in, okay? So whatever is going on in your life right now, your reality, it's like you can't even accept that either. You need to let go of not being able to accept where you are in life right now. If you could just accept what is. I don't know how many times I gotta say this in some of y'all goddamn readings, okay? And I ain't no better, y'all. But I am one of the people that's just very grateful for life. Like even the littlest things make me happy. So I'm just wanting to add, just be thankful, be happy. And sometimes I feel like that's why I get the things I get, or I get so many it's also like when I do receive things, it's like major things that I wished for, things that changed my life, and I'm just trying to get it. Like I feel like that came, because you know how you can get blessings, but not every blessing is a good blessing. Not every opportunity is like one that's good or life-changing, but I seem to get like the best opportunities, the best life-changing opportunities. And what I'm trying to get at is, I just feel like that is part of me being thankful for even just the small things. Of course I had my downfalls and anything like that, you guys, but I'm just talking about what small things do. I'm just talking about when you are grateful for the small things, the little things. Again, things like just being alive, being able to feel, being able to see, being able to engage in at least something. When you're just grateful for the little things, that's when it's like you get the biggest blessings or the best blessings, okay? So whether you're getting blessings or not, the point is, though, you just want to focus on, because it's like you're not letting go. You can't forgive where you're at right now, your reality right now. So some of you guys, that makes me think some of you guys aren't happy with where you are in life right now, or what your situation is, or what your home life is like, what your relationships are like, whatever the case is. But you need to just accept things for what they are. And part of that is like just appreciating the things that are, that you are kind of like accepting right now, the things that are okay to you. Even focus on that, but just being thankful for the little things, not being ungrateful because things are not like working out the way you want them to work out. I just feel like life don't work like that, and it take people a minute. Sometimes it take a minute to catch on, but I just feel like I always knew stuff like that. Like it's just no way that you're gonna get blessed and you're already being ungrateful. And sometimes we do it unknowingly. I'm not saying like nobody here is doing it willingly, but it's like sometimes you are doing it unwillingly. You don't even know that you're being ungrateful. But the minute you complain, but you have a roof over your head, you have food to eat, you have money in your pocket, you at least able to get you one or two things from the store, okay? You have water, okay? The little things. Again, you have sight. You have another chance at life by being able to wake up. That's what's gonna change that reality. But you keep complaining about what you don't have when you actually have more than enough, okay? Because that's one thing about life gonna make sure you have just enough. It may not be what we want when we want it, the quantity of what we want, but they're going to give you enough, okay? And you're supposed to accept that and be grateful, and that's when more comes, okay? So that's what I just want to tell somebody here. What does Leo need to forgive and let go of? Some of y'all are actresses or actors, right? And you feel like maybe that was not your purpose, that wasn't your right profession, career for you. You feel like you had some, and I'm getting like, that's crazy, and I'm getting like visions of like people, actresses and actors, where all the famous people be at, like, and actors are part of that. And I'm just saying, I'm seeing a view of that, like Hollywood celebs and everything. So somebody here, you got into like a reality show, reality TV. You became that as a career, you're doing it for a job, a role, even just to get paid for a little bit. But it's like something you did regarding reality TV acting. It's like you are realizing that this was your downfall. Like you actually shouldn't have been doing this. Like maybe something didn't go right. Maybe you signed a contract with with someone who, I don't know, but you just could have been an actor or doing some type of reality TV, and you feel like it was your downfall. You feel like it caused you to, you could feel like it messed up your reputation. You could feel like it caused you to go broke, because again, it's contracts involved with that type of stuff too. So it's like you could have felt like, but you could have felt like it just really wasn't your purpose, your profession, or you just took a chance, you took a risk, and you didn't even really look over the contract. Or, you even just don't like the type of roles. You could feel like, again, you could feel like something just didn't fit you. It wasn't for you, and it messed your life up in some way. Some of you guys, you feel like you took an L by, again, signing this contract to be like an actor, being picked up as an actor, or to do like a reality show. Okay, that's just for a few, if you know that that's resonating for you. But some of you guys need to let this go, okay? You did it. At least you got the experience, okay? It's like, move on now, okay? Again, another thing is like, things will be your best teacher sometimes. So sometimes you gotta go through it and do it yourself to find out. Or you just gotta go through the lessons to, learn like what to do next time or what not to do. So that's just for somebody here. And for me to elaborate, somebody here, you definitely got on like a TV show, an actor, you became an actor or something, you just kind of regret it. That's all. You regret it. You can't forgive yourself for wanting to put yourself out there like that. Because some of y'all were on TV, you were in front of You were in front of, you know, many people, the world, a nation. Some of y'all, I'm getting like you could have just recorded yourself and went viral, and you know you were, you know, it's almost as if you were behind the camera though in some way, where you were being seen, and you just feel like, maybe you feel like you, again, this could be somebody, you did something and it went viral and you don't like the feedback you got. You feel like your name is tarnished now, your reputation is tarnished now, or something like that. Okay, but the goal here again is to just move forward, realize, you know, the faults here, don't do it again. Just kind of get whatever you learn from this situation, implement it, you know, going forward. What does Leo need to forgive and let go of? Some of you guys is drinking, okay? You need to let go of drinking, okay? Some of you guys are drinking because you still have bitterness in your heart from things that you do need to forgive, okay? So it's like you could be drinking because you are trying to, again, numb the pain, or even, you know, because you can't seem to forgive people, places, and things. Some of you guys, again, it's just like a recreational activity for you, but you are like addicted and you can't stop doing something. But it's like time to let it go, okay? And this is what you need to let go or forgive. So I may just throw, you know, whichever instinct in there. And so for drinking, I'm getting like, for drinking, this is just something that you need to let go of. This is a habit that is not going to help you get too far. There will be a downfall in like your health. This could be even with slowing you from being able to get opportunities and things, because it's like you need to let this go, this wanting to drink all the time, or have a drink, or even drink hard liquor all the time 24/7. Some of you guys, there's nothing wrong with it, but it's like, for this to come out is something that you need to let go, at least for you to achieve something or to get somewhere, because the drinking could be, you know, fucking with you in a way where you aren't, you may think you operating out of your best self, but you're not. You could be doing even better, okay? It could just be altering your vision, how you stay sharp in some type of way. And I'm like, especially getting like my beer drinkers, heavy alcohol drinkers, okay? And you doing this like every day. It's literally, that is your life, which is like, that's literally your life. I'm getting like I'm getting like drinking is life, or bruh, I'm getting like, yeah, somebody's just randomly saying like drinking is life. So like, some of you guys, you make drinking your whole life, or that's what I'm getting to. You've been drinking your whole damn life, and it's like, when you can't give this shit up, at least to get to where you're trying to go, or to do what you're trying to do. Okay, it's not like, again, like I always say, things will always be there. It's okay to like really get on your shit and focus on what matters, because one thing about it, the club gonna always be there, that party gonna always be there, your old friends gonna always, they're still doing the same shit, let's not forget, still gonna be there. The liquor stores, they always gonna be right there on the corner of the street, okay? You having your drunken nights and your nightlife, it's all gonna be there. So just remember that, like, the things that you think you can't let go of, or you just always feel like you gotta have, they're always gonna be there. And again, it's no problem if I'm talking to a Leo where you're not drinking, you're not making your life about drinking till your damn liver is destroyed, okay? I'm not talking to that one, but if you drinking, you know, this is like your life. You constantly want to drink. You constantly are trying to numb some type of pain by drinking. Some of y'all, you just doing it because you think it's cool. It ain't even like it's doing nothing for you. You just trying to fit in or be cool. But don't get offended. Just take it how it resonates. Regardless, let's just kind of like remember that all the fun shit gonna always be there, but you being able to get on your shit and get these opportunities and make shit happen so you can be relaxing by the time you older, that's what you need to get on now. Everything else gonna always be there, okay? And I could specifically be talking to like my beer drinkers. You drink Corona, you drink Heineken, you drink Modelo's, you drink what the fuck is the other one? Bud Light. I don't fucking know. Y'all know better than I know, especially my drunks. Okay, I'm playing with y'all, but it's just real life stuff. Like and what I'm getting from this read. Okay, this is like the topic is more so like what you need to let go of or forgive, and I'm just getting like, for this to be a topic, you clearly have to, this is clearly like referring to you maybe needing to let go or forgive something in order to get something else or to achieve something or to get to a different point in your life. Okay, so take that from the message. It's not necessarily like, oh, we're just telling you what you're doing wrong and what you need to forget. No, it's just like what you need to let go of or forgive, so you can really like, I'm hearing like, so you can even timeline jump. So you can, I'm getting like, so you can hop into a different dimension. Like, I'm talking about the dimension you want to be in. So if it's like it's like clearly any opportunities or things that you are trying to make happen for yourself, you're trying to go towards, again, the level you're trying to get on, it's going to require you to let some of this stuff go, forgive this stuff in this read. And that's what I'm trying to get at. I just want you to understand that's more so to read, not to like, throw nobody under the bus or nothing. That's not me. That's not my channel. That's not my style. If I'm talking wild, I'm probably just playing with y'all. I'm having fun. But yeah, let's just not take it seriously. Let's just, again, look at things. Maybe let's look at things from a positive aspect, okay? And maybe that is relevant, okay? Maybe you need to start, maybe to let go of this pessimistic behavior. You think everything is like, you always think somebody is out to get you. You always think somebody's talking about you. Somebody doesn't have your best interest. You always looking at the negative side of things, okay? So that in itself is a message, okay? Let go of this pessimistic behavior. Be more positive. Again, this is a read about letting go and what you need to forgive. Think about how you hearing what it is that you need to let go of and forgive is going to further you in life now. Like, now you know what it is to help further you. Something like that, y'all. Some of you guys, you're into divination, astrology, okay? Any of the things where we are learning about the moon cycles, zodiacs, where we're tapping into divination, magic, witchcraft, and things like that. Some of you guys, you need to cut it out, okay? Spirit is like, let go of, and I'm getting like, for some, I'm getting two scenarios. For some, this is as simple as somebody here, you're watching too much tarot, you're constantly basing everything off of what you're getting in the tarot instead of like listening to God and listening to what God is more so telling you, okay? Everybody is a messenger and all, but you always listen to source. What are you hearing? What downloads are you getting? What visions are you seeing from source? Okay, is really what matters. So make sure you know that, okay? That's number one. Two, there's somebody here, you could actually be dabbling in witchcraft and magic and shit, and I'm getting like probably not for the right reasons. And if you are, that's cool too, but you gotta realize when you do stuff like that, it's not under somebody else's will. Like, it's not like they agree to whatever you're trying to put on them or do to them. So that is looked at as you doing something in a bad. That's looked at as doing something for bad or using your power for bad. So it's like, it's time to cut that out, okay? Find more natural ways to, if you want something to work for you, find a more natural way to make that happen. Others of you guys, again, it's you dabbling in divination, dabbling in other people's charts, even dabbling into, dabbling into charts, dabbling into zodiacs, more so like people, more like other people's, and also just constantly watching too much of tarot, or being heavily too into divination, again, to where you're not acknowledging the real message, which is from source, okay? And of course, we're all being used for source, for our higher power, because we are technically our higher power, and we are meant to come out and do the message. But again, it's always take at the end of the day what you feel like source and your higher power is telling you to do, not necessarily listening to different people and then gathering up from there and thinking that's the answer, okay? Because yeah, you don't want to do that. But everything again is a learning experience. There's a lot of people who get addicted to tarot. There's a lot of people that's addicted to a lot of things, though. It doesn't make you a bad person. You just gotta know how to maneuver, how to, again, not become addicted, attached to things, and just be neutral. And that's also a message. Maybe you're too attached, you're too addicted, too obsessive with things, okay? It's time to like chill out, be neutral. Never let something have that much control over you to where you're addicted or you're obsessed. Some of you guys need to forgive an actual astrologist, okay? So for my Leos, if you was dealing with somebody who's into, tarot, astrology, or divination, things like that, Spirit is being clear and blunt right here. Maybe it's somebody who does this work, okay? So maybe you with somebody, who does astrology, who is an astrologer, a tarot reader, a healer, a Reiki healer, someone who's into holistics. Any of those I'm getting, but more so astrology, zodiacs, horoscopes, tarot, okay, is what I'm getting. Somebody that does that is who you need to forgive. For others of you, there's somebody who does this work that you need to let go of. Maybe this person isn't healthy for you. Maybe you can't handle what type of work they do. Maybe somebody you deal with is knows about astrology, but they're not necessarily in astrology, and maybe you don't like the fact that they know so much, that they're into things like that because they know so much or something. Others of you guys, there's somebody you actually know, and the gist here is two scenarios. You either need to let someone go who does this work, or you need to forgive someone in your energy that does this work, okay? But regardless, again, all of this is clearly steps to move forward, to get to where you're trying to go, to get that opportunity or something. But some of you guys, you need to forgive someone that that's just a confirmation. Whoever you notice in your energy who does that work, you either need to forgive them or let them go. So some of you are hurt by someone who does that work, and you are finding it hard to forgive them. Others of you guys, somebody who does this work isn't healthy for you, whether it has something to do with their career that you don't like, that you could just be trying to force yourself to stay around, but you don't really like something about what they do, which would be very kind of like weird behavior, Leo, but I'm gonna keep my opinion to myself. But okay, and then you have those where it's like somebody who does this work is in your energy, and it's nothing pertaining to their job or anything, but it's just like this person is a bad person, or you don't get along with this person, you're tired of this person. This could be the person that you feel like is breaking your pockets, but their work is just being known as a confirmation. So whoever does that in your energy, who makes you feel that way, though, you need to let them go. I'm also getting, though, for a very few of you guys, some of you guys, you freaking drink and you be all in your head. Again, we all know why most people drink, so that's what I'm gonna say it is. You trying to numb the pain, okay? But I'm getting like somebody here, you be drinking, you trying to numb the pain, but you all in your head trying to tap into other people's energies while you drunk, okay? It's like when you get drunk, it's altering your senses and things like that, or it's making you overthink. It's just like you be in your head, probably damn near astro traveling. Could be about things that you want to know about, or things that you can't get over, visions from the past. I don't know, but it's like I'm seeing like somebody just drunk, and then they like astro traveling, like dreaming, thinking about like other people, or trying to tap into other people's energies energetically, something like that. And it's like, just cut this out, Leo. This is like holding you back in some way. It's stunting your growth, okay? You guys also need to let go of this unbothered attitude, this I don't care attitude. And I don't blame you, though. Like, you really don't have to care when it doesn't matter. But I'm getting like things that matter, you act so unbothered, or you act like you don't care when really something needs your attention or something is important, and you're acting like you don't care. There's nothing cute about that. Like, I'm saying, when it pertains to like something that you really should care about, when you it's like you out here saying you don't care. You could be moving like you don't care, cool, but when it's things that you should care about, that's a bad look, Leo. So it's like, start caring. Some of y'all need to actually be more caring, be more nurturing, care more, have more feelings, have more of a heart. Okay, this is what's going to get you going. Have more of that heart. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna just keep it at that, okay, you guys. It's like you're gonna be going up, Leo. Like, once you can just, and these are just a few things, but if you pay attention to yourself more and you really care for yourself, even, because something about that too, you don't care so bad, or you try to portray so bad like you don't care. And you need to let go of this mindset or this way of trying to act, because some of y'all don't care so bad that you don't even care about yourself. You could be one of them people around here screaming you unbothered, you don't care, but you out here not even caring about yourself. You're neglecting yourself, your health, your time, your money, your freedom, your family, your lover. You're out here, your kids, shit. It don't matter what it is, but you out here even neglecting yourself and what comes with you. That's not a flex, okay? And that's what I feel like this message is trying to get at. Like, you cannot care and all, but when it comes to down to the point where like you really trying to scream that to make other people feel bad, or really trying to prove a point to somebody, or to the point where you really don't care about yourself and those that are important to you, or the things that should be important to you, that's a problem, okay? So that's just a little bit though of what you need to let go of and forgive. These are probably like the main things that you could really start with ASAP. And I'm getting like you going up after this, Leo. These are a little bit of things that's in your way right now, and this could be an easy fix, okay? So that's what I have for Leo. That's what you need to let go of or forgive. I hope you guys enjoyed your reading, and I'll see you in the next one.